everyone. Welcome to the talk show Uplifting Communities with John and Miss Jane.
Hey.
And I'll tell you, we have a really good guest for you guys today. And, this is going to be a very powerful show. But before I go any further, I'm going to ask Miss Jane if she don't mind bringing our guest on today.
Absolutely. Well, we're so excited to have Amora McNeill and her parents. This show is just about inspiring young people to go for their dreams. And she's a great example of a young child or a kid. Just she's not an adult. She's a young lady who knows what she wants, and she has supporting parents. And we just thought it'd be a great show for the holiday weekend to have something inspiring. So before we get started, Amara, can you tell the audience a little bit about you, and then Mom, you can go, and Pops, you can go after her.
I like doing like cheerleading. I do tap dancing, modeling, and ballet and gymnastics.
Well, you're quite busy.
And I do pageants.
You're a busy little lady.
And I do pageants.
All right. And Mom, tell me a little bit about you and why you support her the way you guys do.
Well, my name is Jessica, and I support her because I love her drive. I love her ambitions. I love that when she puts her mind to something and she wants it, and she gets it done. And I support her because it's not like she has people that making her do this. This is something that she came to us and told us, hey, Mom, this is what I want to do. I want to try this out. And so, okay, well, you want to try this out? Well, I got your back. I'm going to support you. I'm going to point you in the right direction. We're going to do what we got to do. And we're going to go from there.
Before we go to Dad, because you made a valid point, it's something that she wanted to do, and Pops, we're going to get to you in 1 second. What made you, because a lot of parents say, oh no, I need you to be a doctor, I need you to do this. What made you say, I want to do what you want to do? Because I think a lot of times parents don't do that. They make kids do what they want to do. Why was it important for you to let her do what she wanted to do?
Because I've seen so much. I've known people who've done that, and at the end, it really don't benefit. I mean, it benefits, but the child's not happy.
Yeah.
I want her to live a happy life. I want her to do something and be inspiring to somebody. I want her to be motivated. I want her to love what she does. So if this is something you love to do, well, I'm behind you 100%. I got you. So we're going to go out there. We're going to figure out what we got to do. If I don't know how to do it, I'm going to Google it. I'm going to learn. I'm going to teach myself so I can teach you the right way.
Awesome. And Dad, your turn, because I know you played with her on YouTube, so I know you do that part. But what else do you do? Just talk about a little bit.
Working that. Like, my name is Timothy McNeill. And, she's been doing a lot of things for a long time. She put her mind to it, so whatever her mom said, whatever makes her happy, let her go ahead and achieve what she got her mind to at the moment. She do well in that, and then we just move on to the next one.
Absolutely. Now, she says she does a lot of things. How do you guys keep a schedule where she's not overwhelmed and that she can do each one of the things that she loves and still love doing it?
Well, I only work like 3 days a week, so my availability is open throughout the week. So I usually give her a little, like, she doesn't do all this stuff at one time.
Of course.
She tried out dance, ballet, and gymnastics. She did that for a little season. And then after that, she went into cheerleading, did that, and her season is just starting to end up on that. And then in the middle of actually beginning of cheerleading, before cheerleading started, is when she came to us and wanted to participate in the pageant out here in North Carolina. So I said, okay, I'm gonna put my money into it, and if you want to do this, then I'm gonna help you out. So she did that, and then in the meantime, I came across the contest. I sat down with her and talked to her about it. Talked to her what the requirements were and what of her being entered and what she would win if she did win. I asked her was she interested in that, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm interested in that. That sounds cool." So I entered her, and while we were waiting for the contestants or for them to choose people, we just kind of just went on to other different things that she wanted to do.
That's pretty cool. Now I've seen some of those beauty pageant shows with them crazy beauty pageant moms. Have you ran across that yet, or you're one of the moms that's real cool? Oh, okay.
I'm not one of them because I said it's the next thing when you enter that pageant. I said, oh, I'm not gonna be like these crazy moms who got all this make fun of their kids and they so street. I said, Amora, the best thing I want you to do is go out there, have fun,
Yes.
enjoy yourself. And mind you, she's never been in the pageant before. Never. And her first pageant, she went out there, put her mind to it. She watched the other girls before her because there were some girls out there who were like professionals. Like,
yeah, I seen them. Woo, yeah.
Yeah. She went out there, watched them, saw what she might need to pick up here and there because she never done that. And when she got on that stage and she did what she had to do, like she got off that stage and she won. I mean, she won third place. I was excited.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's a great self-esteem builder. You're building her self-esteem, which is priceless.
Yeah. And when she got off that stage, oh, she was excited. So, oh, Mama, I love this. This is what I want to do. This is what I really love to do. I like this. I said, all right. Well, I'll put you in the next time come around.
That's awesome. Amora, that's pretty cool.
I got a question. Now, for when she walk in the stage, do she do the tap dancing and stuff like that?
Well, in this pageant, they didn't have a talent part. They just had a dance. They just had a dancing routine, and they did a dance routine with like their whole age group.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Now, I'm from Louisiana. Okay, and I remember the times, when I was growing up, we did tap dancing and things like that, And even now, today, doing Mardi Gras, in New Orleans, well, then, you have kids and stuff, doing tap dancing, and I mean, they really be doing their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And so you can make. I wanted to ask her, can she make some good sounds doing the tap dancing?
She can. You talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Can you make some good sounds doing tap dancing?
Yeah.
So cute.
Man, I just love it.
Well, Amora, I seen your YouTube page. That's kind of fun. I was too old to subscribe. I didn't want to look like a predator, so I didn't subscribe. But it looks fun. I'm with Pops on that. So Amora, why did you do a YouTube page? What made you do that? Besides, it looks really fun. What gave you the idea to create a YouTube page for the other kids?
Well, because I wanted them to think, oh, she's having a lot of fun. I think we should have a YouTube channel too, and so they can like have fun too. They didn't want to. If their mom and dad didn't have enough money, they have lots of fun.
Yeah, it is a fun page, very cute page indeed, and that's really inspiring because you're right. There is a YouTube just for kids, and so I think a lot of parents don't think about that, but it also teaches them about running a business in a sense because they kind of control their page, they control what's on it. They do their marketing, of course, with your parents' help, but it teaches them other skills that they can use as they get older. So I think it's pretty cool. As long as you just watch out for the predators, it's a great thing.
Yeah, right. I wanted to ask Amora, how old are you?
I'm 7 years old.
Now you're 7 years old, and So what are the kids are saying, at your school? I mean, they like what you're doing?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What do they say? What do your friends say?
They say, oh my God, you the channel.
That's funny. Are any of your friends on your Facebook, on your YouTube page? Do your friends play with you on your YouTube page? Or do they do? That's pretty cool. That's real cool.
Yeah, sure. I didn't get your name. I'm so sorry about that, sir. We didn't put your name down. What is your name again? Okay, my name is Timothy. Oh, Timothy. Yeah, okay, Tim. Is that right if I call you Tim? That's fine. Okay, Tim. How do you feel about that, man? Not about all what your daughter is doing. Yeah, everything that she's doing and still pushing to do more. And she's my only child, so that's a big part for her to be the only child and still, have a mom to do a lot of things, to carry on in life. So I love it.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about it? How you tell the audience, that you got parents out there, you understand, only got one child, and the guy, what may motivate you to, give her that drive, and you getting that drive to go through that. You understand, to keep her focused. Because I'm quite sure there's a lot of men out there that really want to see their children, regardless if she is a girl or boy, wanting to see their kids, get out there and do well for themselves. But they don't know. They don't have that drive. They don't have that motivation, and they don't know what to do. So how do you do it? You know what I'm saying? What keeps you up? Well, my father always be the same thing. So whenever it came to time for her to do anything that she needed to do, I always took time to be there. To give her the extra job that's just not one parent, that's both of us, so she can do what she wanted to. So that's really all I can say. You just gotta be there for your kid. Once you're there for your kid at all times, they see that they're gonna depend on whenever you're doing something else, you're gonna always be there. So that's what gives them the job. It motivates me to be, the father that I am. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of men usually let the mom do it. So I commend you, because even though they're in the household and they support from a distance, but I seen a YouTube page, you actually participate. And a lot of dads, piggybacking on what John was saying, a lot of dads don't actually take action. They'll give you the money, they'll help you set it up. Now, mom, you take care of that. But you're actually one of the dads. I know a couple other dads, but that I see that is active in what she's doing. And I think that is what makes the biggest difference, because you can support and say, good job, baby, good job, son, daughter, whatever. But when you're active in what they're doing, I really think it makes a big difference for the kid as well. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Jay, I agree with you because, there's a lot of black, for example, I'll take me. I raised myself, okay? Well, not all this stuff. I had him since he was about 11. And I participated, like I was in the BTA, I was president for school site council at the school. When he had to do something, when I was there, I made sure that, that I participated. Well, maybe it was if he was in a play or if he had to do something in school or whatever, I was there. I was, and that's what, and what motivated me was he didn't have his moms around. Now, and I had to be, I had to be the moms and the dad. Just like sometimes the moms got to be the dad and the mom. And I was You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, and I just admire what you doing, bro. I'm serious, man. Because like more fathers, man, you know, need to do that. Need to take that stand. Like we had another gentleman on last week from your town. I think he's a relative of yours.
Okay.
William, he's a yeah.
Yeah, the week before last, we had him on.
Right, yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like what his father is. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, supporting him and things of that nature, you know, for him to do better. And what you're doing with your daughter, man, I mean, that's just a blessing, you know, and I know your daughter is so happy to have somebody like you. You understand what I'm saying? Around her.
Yes.
Yeah, and I want to tell the audience, I'm going to use, you know how I post after every show, but I'm going to post our YouTube page because you have to see them in action. And reason why, I like I said, I might still subscribe now they know who I am. But you have to see them in action because it's a look on her face as if, how can I say it? And then no disrespect to the Christians, so don't get mad. But it's like she's looking at God. Because that's how much she loves her dad. So when they are playing, and that's my perspective, I can't think of a higher honor than God. So that's why I'm going to use that as my metaphor. You choose your own. Because it's just like her friend is there. And as, you know, girls need the man in their life. A positive man in their life, not any man. So please don't go out and get anybody. But what I'm saying is that they need that positive male role model in their life, you know, because it makes a difference on the type of men they choose. Her man that she chooses has to be better than her dad. So that brother got a whole bunch of work to do. So, and I say that is because a lot of times women, and I raised my kids, you know, even though their dad was in their life, I make sure that their dad was in their life as much as I could, as much as he was willing, because girls need to know what to choose and what not to choose. And the best example is their dad. And if you don't have a dad, use the grandpa. If you don't have a grandpa, use an uncle. If you ain't got an uncle, get a cousin. You know, we call everybody cousin. That's good friends. Get a good friend. That's a cousin. But find somebody that young lady, that little girl can look at and say, okay, I know what a man look like. Because I think that's our biggest problem. As we get older, a lot of women make bad choices because they don't know what a good man look like.
Yep, right. True. That's right. Now, I wanted to ask, Amora can go first, and then mom and dad. What is some of the obstacles that you have encountered, or?
What are some of the obstacles that we all have in common?
Go places, and we
Probably you're more than likely she got that flipping and nasty stuff on me because I was one of them type of little kids that love to flip and do all this like that. So, but when it comes from that ballerina, I was study want to jump around, just enjoy life. I started doing that as a kid too when I was young.
and I like that's what that I got that from mom. So when she was a little kid, she used to sing and
So do you have any challenges? I'm going to change the word up, John. What are your challenges? What is hard? What do you find hard or difficult in doing what you do? Do you have something that just so hard or so rough that you just like, oh man?
sometimes she has a hard time coming up with a topic when we're trying to do her YouTube channel.
Okay.
She may get frustrated on certain days, and I, might have to take a step back from it and come back at it another day. And
yeah, so that's an obstacle, Amora. Yeah, but you get over it, right? Yeah, so you don't want nobody to know you have no weaknesses, huh? Amora says, I ain't got no weaknesses, boo. That's your mama, huh, Amora? Don't be trying to put that on you, huh, baby?
Trying to get her, to follow her dreams.
I mean, at times it is very frustrating because sometimes how can I put it? Like she knows what she wants to do, and she has it. Her mind is set to do what she wants to do. But at times when I'm ready to do something like for a video or take some pictures, or it's not the right time for her, and it gets frustrating for me because I have to have her understand that you have to be, this is something you want to do. I don't want you to feel like I'm pushing you.
Right.
But this is something you want to do, but you got to be ready at all times.
That's true.
Because you got to be ready at all. Even if it's the day that you're not having a good day, you kind of got to put that to the side, go in there, nail that video, and then after that video is there. So that's my challenge, getting her to understand that you got to be ready at all times. And she is getting better at it the more we do it, and the more I sit down and talk to her. Because sometimes, I just get frustrated, but I have to take a step back and I have to reevaluate the situation and tell myself, she's 7, Jessica.
Right.
Just sit down and talk to her, let her know. Let her know what she has to do, what the industry is expecting of her. And so that's what I do. I usually just have to take a step back, sit down and talk to her. And I even ask her numerous times, is this something you want to do? Because at no time I don't want you to feel like I'm pressing you or making you do it.
That's good, Jessica.
Okay, well, mommy's here. So let's do it. You got to be ready at all times, baby. That's the industry.
It really is. That's good. And Tim, I know you're about to answer. So besides having 2 demanding women, what other challenges do you have?
I think that's said it all. But not too much. Mom deal with the pushing and getting her together, that girly girl stuff.
Yeah.
Get ready once that time comes. But it's really not too bad. It goes.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Not ask the question is because we got quite a few people listening right now, and they probably have like grandkids or young kids themselves, and and to give them an idea, of some of the challenges that they may have to go through, to help their children. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you follow me, right? And so that gives them an idea of some of the things that they may have to go through to motivate their children. And like you say, Miss Jessica, that one thing is to keep her focused and to keep her letting her know that when you got to be ready at all times. But she's 7 years old, and so you can expect that because she's still growing.
Yes.
She's having fun right now, but she wanna play sometimes. She wanna play, and so she's not gonna be ready at all times. So you let the audience know that help your kids, follow their dreams, but you got to expect sometimes to where though they're not gonna be ready. And you got to understand that you can't get mad at them and say,
Yeah, I quit. I'm piggybacking on John. Um, let's talk about how you got her started because that also can be helpful. And I would like to talk about the pageant. That's what she's mostly doing, and the modeling because I always push my niece to put my niece in modeling. She thinks I'm crazy, but how did you get her? How did you get started? What were some of the things? I mean, what was some of the research you did? What was some of the not your real contacts, but how did you go about it? Couple of steps.
Well, how I got her into it, first, it's tricky out there. You gotta stand your ground because if you don't stand your ground when you're trying to get this information or you're trying to submit your kids into these agencies or anything, some of these are fake, they're scams, and they're trying to tell you you gotta pay this amount of money, you gotta pay this amount of money, that amount of money, and that's not what it's all come down to. Because I found out that the real agencies don't ask you for money, that they won't ask you because they know they're gonna make money from your kids.
Right. I always tell people that too.
Yeah. Somebody you saying we got to pay $300 or $1,000 to do this. No. The real agencies don't do that. Go into a real agency, or you submit them to a real agency. They like what they see. They call you in for a phone combat, and you do whatever they ask you to do. And if they like you, okay, they'll sign you or they'll suggest you. We'll get a little bit more work, and then come on back to us in 6 months. Those are the legit people. If anybody's asking you for money, and off top, okay, I need to look again.
And how do you find legit? Oh, go ahead, Jess. I was going to ask you, how do you? I can't hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jessica.
I do have a. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now, babe.
Okay. Well, to say I do. How I also learned out is because I know I have somebody who lives in California that I know, and I have somebody who lives out in New York that I know, and they're kind of like slightly into the business. So I'll shoot them some questions. Hey, what do you think about this? Or what do you think about that? And they'll give me some feedback, and they'll tell me, we'll investigate. When you investigate, this is what you need to look for. You need to look at for content. You need to make sure this stuff. They kind of point me in the right direction. And actually, I had somebody here in North Carolina who pointed me in the right direction to the contest. They sent me the contest and told me to enter my daughter in it because they felt very strongly. They're like, "Oh, I know you will win," and that was a blessing because it was thousands kids who entered this contest, and she ended up winning.
So, how do you find the right photographer for your headshots? Because before you go into any agency, whether you're doing commercials or modeling, you have to get headshots. And there's a lot of people out there that'll rip you off on some headshots. So let's talk about that a little bit as well. How did you find the right photographer?
I actually bought a camera and I was taking a lot of shots. I was shooting myself.
Awesome.
By myself. Like going on YouTube, watch the channel, watching other YouTube people. I would, YouTube my camera and how to use it. And I would actually I was doing a lot of shots. Then I came across a neighbor who she did a lot of photography, back in the day. She had been out it for a while, and she said, I don't mind taking some shots over, and she helped me out. She took some shots over, and they came out way better than mine were. But those kids actually took more. I mean, I'm still learning, and I'm still teaching myself because I want to learn as much as I can learn about this industry. I can teach her the right way. Right?
Yeah.
So a lot of my stuff, I'm teaching myself. I don't know nothing editing. I taught myself editing off of YouTube. Taking pictures, I taught all myself how to do different poses off of YouTube.
Yeah, me too. I love me some YouTube. I learn a lot from there too. Honestly, I do. Even my gardening, I go to YouTube. Yep, absolutely. And that's really good because I wanted the parents to know that. Go ahead, Jess.
Yeah. So comparing that now, I use my iPhone for a lot of pictures too, and we use my iPhone for a lot of videos because my iPhone works better than my camera a lot of the time.
A lot of people say that. A lot of people say that.
But I found, they done upgraded it so much to where as though you could do a movie with an iPhone.
Yeah. I mean, you can do a lot with your iPhone. I know how to edit off my iPhone. I know how to do like iMovie off of iPhone. You can do a lot of stuff on iPhone. And I learned all that stuff off of YouTube too.
Thank God for YouTube and Google. I swear, man, they be doing it.
Okay.
But that's why I wanted the parents to know that it is some work that have to go into it. They have to do some investigating. And then you made a valid point because about the agencies that are charging. Because my son, when he was young, he's a grown man now, but he was doing stuff like the Cosby Show and a lot of commercials and stuff. And everybody kept saying, "Oh, you got to pay." And my cousin, he's in the industry, and he was like, "No, you don't, cuz. Just go here. Go to Tyler Carr. Go to this agency. Go to that agency." And you're right. And be open to ask questions. Just don't take everybody on their word, because the people that are trying to get money, they are great salespeople. And before you know it, you done paid your money and your feelings is hurt. And you don't get your money back.
I just want to let the audience know that you're listening at Uplifting Communities Talk Show with Amora McNeill and her parents, Jessica and Timothy. And if you guys want to ask a question or elaborate on something, please press 1 and we'll let you in. Now, I wanted to ask one more question. Another question was about the magazine. Explain the magazine that she featured on the cover.
Well, the magazine is called BTSL Magazine. It's actually a plus-size magazine. And the magazine had actually just came out, I think, in January of this year. And the couple that is doing it, it's a husband and wife that's doing it, and they are awesome. I mean, I love them. When I met them, it was just nothing but good, positive vibes. They gave me a lot of advice. Amora loved them. When she got in front of the camera, she was just like a professional. But I think it's based out of Baltimore. And that won the contest. She's on the April issue of it, the April cover issue.
Yeah, she looks really cute. I like her dress.
Yeah, that was nice.
I like her dress.
Oh, yeah, they take some awesome pictures.
Yeah, those were professional. Jess, they're a little bit better than yours too, huh, boo?
Yeah, oh, yeah, they were a whole lot.
But you'll get there. The more you practice, the more you get there. You're going to get there. Trust me. And that's a lot of money saved. If you can save on photos, especially in the industry that you have her in, the modeling and doing the pageants, when you can save on that photography and not having to pay for a professional, it is going to be a big save as she continues to go in her career.
Exactly. Because especially she's 7 years old, so she's going to change a lot.
Yes.
You don't want to put all this money in photos and she's still got grown and she's going to be changing a lot. So that's why I decided, well, I'm going to learn how to do it. I'm going to teach myself so I can take a picture.
Yeah. And that's a good example for parents too. So see, parents, you guys will go on YouTube. First, Google it, then find where it's at on YouTube and learn. Because a lot of you can save money too. You don't always, because I think a lot of parents worry about having to put out so much money, especially for the pageants.
Yeah.
How do you? I know I'm not asking your business about your money, but when it comes to the pageants, because they get expenses with the dresses, the costumes, and things like that. How do you manage that? Like, do you look for sales? Do you have a plan already ahead? How do you go about that?
I do sales. I look for sales, and also my mom sells Tupperware, and I actually do a fundraiser Tupperware.
Oh, smart.
Now that's creative finance.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And Tupperware is a really good product, and that's a good thing, good way for you to raise money.
Yeah.
Tupperware. Because a lot of people, buy Tupperware.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They've been buying Tupperware for decades. That place, that's been around just like Avon. Yeah, Tupperware and Avon, man, you can never move them out of business, I swear. Oh, Amway not like Tupperware and Avon, though. Amway came, I was kind of a little bit older when Amway came around, but I was little when we had Tupperware. You always had Tupperware and Avon. Both of them are over 50 years old at least. That's some old people. We old girls. See how old we are? So, but yeah, that's, and I wanted the parents to know. Go. Yeah, how old was you, John? You was a grown man selling Amway. All right then. See how we do? I told y'all gonna be laughing because we crazy we want to be. But he tried to act like he was like a teenager selling Amway. Oh Lord.
I was in this apartment building in Oakland, California, and I was selling Amway, and I used to provide all the people in my apartment, you know, because everybody, the apartment building I was living with, the majority of the people were from welfare. So they'll run out of money, run out of washing powder. So they come knock on my door, you know, and say, John, you got a little box of them washing powder? Oh yeah, I got it now.
Yeah, Amway has some good detergent. Yeah, I did have some good detergent. I ain't gonna clown you on that one. But you know, one of the things I wanted to backtrack on, I just want the parents to know, because I asked her those questions about, you know, the cause of things, to let you know there's ways to make the dreams come true. I know a lot of times, you know, especially in this economy, and you know, things are not always, you know, money ain't flowing, you know, the way a lot of people would like it to flow. But like she said, she did a fundraiser. She, you know, with the help of her mom, and you know, maybe your mom don't sell Tupperware, but you can maybe do like the old school red parties, and make it for the fashion, you know, make it for the baby's, you know, when she's going to be in a pageant, or she's got a show, or you need to get some headshots. If you are not like Jessica and want to learn, do a little party or something with your family and friends. It's no shame in how you get the money up. I guess my thing is that is ways to get it up. You know, you use your own imagination, but don't get stuck and you don't have and you cannot do. Be creative.
And you know, to piggyback on what Miss Chase, you know, like, hey, you know, with the people that's listening in right now, there's a lot of people listening in on Blog Talks, a lot of people that's called in, a lot of people that's over at the website listening at the talk show. Now, one thing I would like for you guys to really get is that, you know, is what Miss Jessica was saying about agencies. A lot of them are charging. The ones that's charging you, be careful.
Yes.
Because if you pay, let's say, $300, $400, $500 to get your child or your grandkid to with an agency, you can use that money like Jessica is doing for like a fundraiser.
Yep.
You know, so look for somebody, you know, that's going to accept them at no cost.
And just so you guys know, it's not $300 or $400, John. It's usually thousands of dollars. You're starting at $1,500. So if somebody offers you $300 or $400, really run, because they really lying. But it normally starts at shut up, you guys. But it really starts in the thousands. They don't even go as low as $300. So they may start at $1,500. That's the least I've seen it, and then they'll go up. But if they ask you for $300, really, 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 really run, because they really lying.
Okay. Yeah, because I had $2,000.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
No.
Yes.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah. They don't usually start at around 15 and up.
Yep. I said, oh, okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. So you know.
Give us Now, when you guys was you involved in choosing the agency that your daughter is working with?
No, sir. I wasn't there, but I got all this, whenever I came to attention that she was talking to certain ones, I got all the information and looked up on a lot of things in the agency. Whenever I got back to our mom, she let me know everything. Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jessica be working it.
So you involved in the agency, making sure that wife and your daughter don't get ripped off. And that's a great thing. Right.
Yeah, Tim is the muscle. No, I just said Tim is the muscle.
What's that you saying,
Jessica?
Amora actually still not with the agency yet to look at. Right now, the time I'm looking at, they put her in like fashion shows. Look around like right now, I'm getting her into Charlotte Fashion Week. I'm trying to get her into
cool.
Charlotte Fashion Weekend. So I'm trying to right now. She don't have an agency right now because I have it. I guess where we live at. Because like when I go to New York and try to get something, they tell me that she has to live within a 2-hour radius.
Yep.
LA, everything.
Yep.
She has to live within a 2-hour radius, and that's legit. So here, I'm submitting her, and I tell her, if you ask me, did anybody ask you yet? No. When your time comes, baby, you come. You don't want to rush into this industry. You want to take your time. So in the meantime, I'm playing. You learn off to learn. I put in fashion shows. I put in pageants. So when that time comes, you'll be ready and prepared.
Hey, Jessica, and find some acting classes.
We only have 30 seconds left on the show, so I'm asking Ms. J to start closing this out.
Absolutely. And before I do that, Jessica, I'm getting your business. Find her some acting classes too, because she has a great personality. And I think when you get her in those top agencies, she'll move faster because she really has a great personality. So I'd like to thank Amora and Timothy and Jessica for coming on the show. I really do appreciate it. It's a great show. It's great to see parents. It's great to see parents supporting their daughter and their child and sharing information with the other parents so they'll have an idea what they can do if their child is interested in pursuing the same dreams. And Amora, if you had one positive thing to say to all the kids, what would it be? That's right. And John L. Brown, back to you. That's right, baby.
All right. Okay. Well, I want to thank Amora for coming on. Ms. Jessica, thank you, and Mr. Timothy, thank you for coming on the show. And I'm quite sure that a lot of the audience that has children enjoyed the show. And I would, Amora, you keep the good work up, and I mean keep it up. And Timothy, I'm going to start with you this time. And then, Jessica, you follow out there. Timothy, if you have one positive thing to say, you got 10 seconds to say to the audience. Go for it.
Well, like Grandma said, live your dream to the fullest. Stay focused. Your mind is a strong thing. You don't want to lose that, so you just got to keep accomplishing life, and and stay in the circle.
All right.
And Jessica.
I would say stay focused. Don't give up. It's very frustrating. It is inspiring, but do not give up because it will all be worth it at the end. Stay positive.
Right.
Stay focused.
Ms. J.
Thank you guys very much. And you're all saying the same thing. And with little mama in the back telling y'all what to do. So,
Okay.
right? So thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate it. Amara, you keep up the good work. I'm going to post your YouTube page, baby. And thank you guys. And everybody that listened in on a holiday weekend and took that time, we appreciate you because we know it's a holiday weekend. So we thank you for joining us. And everybody have a great evening. Peace and blessings.
Good night.